Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Disembodied Wrench without a webcam from the void, recording stuff a day later. Basically, I wanted to say a couple things. I'm gonna be doing a guitar guide pretty soon now that new guitars are here and probably here to stay for a while. And then also that this is just more of my thoughts on this patch and some stuff that you can do now with guitars or some stuff that you can't do anymore with guitars. So yeah, stay tuned for that guitar guide. Join my Discord in the description. If you have any questions on anything Brawlhalla related, I'll try my best to answer them. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna look at new guitars. So, we have these patch notes here. And let me actually add webcam to this really quick. Okay, webcam, we're adding that to this right now. I go right there. Okay, so patch notes. The main thing we're gonna focus on right now is guitars, but we'll look at everything else too. So, downlight, decreased hit window from 7 to 5. I think that's the biggest part. It feels a lot different. You can definitely tell. Decreased stun from a range of 22 to 16 to a range of 20 to 16. Honestly, I think that just makes D-Light recovery and D-Light dare less tight, which is sort of odd, but I think it's whatever. Basically less stun, so D-Light dare and D-Light recovery are less tight. I think they were like trying to indirectly nerf Lin Fei for having that like stuff, because D-Light dare was really tight before on Lin Fei. But yeah, they could have honestly just nerfed the 9 dex stints, and then that would have been better, honestly, because now this entire weapon is getting nerfed, where that one legend was just the main problem. But I think the D-Light nerf, like decreased hit window, definitely, and then the increased recovery time on this, you could definitely feel that. That definitely, I guess, needed to happen because D-Light was a really strong tool that Katars had. So that's okay. Sidelight was basically reverted. I mean, now it has force. Sidelight D-Light's not true till death anymore. Sidelight N-Light is not true till death anymore. Stuff slowly becomes less tight as you go on. So Sidelight D-Light only goes to like 140, I think. And then Katar N-Light, decreased time to hit from 7 to 6. I literally think that doesn't do anything, basically. I don't feel that change at all. And then down air, decreased damage of the final hit of the grounded version from 6 to 4. Decreased stun of the final hit from the grounded version from 12 to 11. That actually feels kind of weird, because the grounded version is the one you're going to hit 99% of the time. The aerial version is really risky because you have to do it from really high up, and that decreases the chance that it actually hits because you have to time that in advance. So it's kind of weird how this works. It doesn't nerf anything off stage with dare, but it makes it so on stage and like with dare in your follow-ups, or to start stuff like start your conversions, you won't get as much damage anymore. It'll be easier for people to get out of stuff. But dare D-Light is still true, by the way. It's a lot worse than a true combo, but it's not bad necessarily. Okay, that's one. That's still pretty tight. This sig does 30 damage? Heck! You can do that on landing too! On landing! Like there. But who knows? I'm experimenting with other Katar stuff too. Like, I want to implement this more, because I think this is, this. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really glad my new keyboard's here tomorrow. Yeah, this option is actually surprisingly good, and then you can get like Sidelight or N-Light off of it. So does D-Light dare work at higher damage ranges now? It's always worked, but you need to jump. it just makes it so. Actually, honestly, I think you can't like D-light there anymore without jumping. It might be my spacing. No, I think it's literally just dead now. No. Guns or hammer or sword. One of those. Was this Katars nerf the biggest so far in Brawlhalla? Maybe, honestly. Here, let me see something. So at 140, side light, D-light. Is still true on a Surrey? Oh, you have to be really stacked though. Okay, but Daiku said, yeah, side light, end light. So you just replace it with side light, end light at higher damage. In kill percent, side light, end light. Everywhere else, side light, D-light. Or honestly, side light, end light is the better option most of the time anyway, in my opinion. Well, nah. It's just note that those options have different percents because one is not really always better than the other. I prefer side light, D-light, honestly, because of the nerf stuff that you can find after it. Thoughts on Katar nerfs? I think they're fine. I think the weapon is still fine. Some stuff like the dare nerf I thought didn't need to happen, but the rest definitely did. I think TWK is a legend. Actually, because we can still sidelight end light, and that's my favorite tool on Katars. Katar loop is still here, it's just tough. You can't fast fall it, right? Like what you have to do here, it's weird. Sometimes you need to do it, sometimes you don't. I don't even know if it inputs really. Oh yeah. D-light. Then, okay, so this is still the recovery for the D-light, right? And then this is me turning this way for spacing, and then turning back, jump there. And it's really weird. Like I said, it seems like it shouldn't hit, and that's probably because it shouldn't have hit. But since we have bubble hitboxes, we can abuse this, and this will hit. So, nice. When's the Katar guide? It's gonna be soon. Now that Katars have changed, I can actually start working on it. I didn't want to because I knew there were gonna be like a lot of big changes because everyone is complaining about Katars. Typically, when people complain really hard about something, it will get nerfed, which is unfortunate, but in this case, Katars sort of needed it. It's just that it got more than what it needed to get nerfed on. Do you ever read with GCD lights sometime? Well, not really, no. It's like some situations where I'm really feeling a dodge out, then I might. But typically I don't even really GC on Katars that much. Unless I am really feeling those out or I'm just experimenting with different things. There's definitely potential for GCs on Katars. I just haven't found it yet. At least consistently. Because I'll do like D-light GC end light sometimes, or I'll do like just random GC end lights or GC side lights in neutral. Feels like there's a barrier to be higher. I definitely think there's some sort of thing. Like there's not any secret thing that like top players know that no one else knows. It's just about playing more and learning more. It's about how much you can learn about the game, honestly, because then you're prepared for a lot of different situations. But yeah, I would definitely encourage anyone who wants to get good at this game to go and like look at fighting game theory, like go learn about fighting game theory. There's a bunch of Smash videos, and those parallel best because they're both platformer fighters, but there's also a lot of fighting game theory things from arcade fighters like Street Fighter, Tekken, that sort of stuff, and you can sort of translate them over so you can learn more about how fighting games work in general, because having that knowledge will help you a lot. I'm planning on making videos like those, except like actual brawl ones, so it fits perfectly instead of having to draw parallels. But yeah, just have the want to learn.